Hey y'all, today I'm going to be showing you how I did this rainbow vertical ombre set. Stay tuned and watch me work. Okay, I'm going to start by sculpting the tips to some of her nails. They got a little thin when I was removing the old set and they broke off, and it's just easier to sculpt it versus removing the acrylic from her natural nail and adding a plastic tip. So I just measured the middle finger to the nail form so that way I can maintain the same length throughout the whole set. Right here I'm adding a very thin layer of clear acrylic and I'm patting it out to the desired length and shape, which is popping. You don't want to make this layer too thick, it's just going to serve as a base for you to put your design on top of. And same thing for the ring finger. I probably should have filed the sides in before sculpting the tip. But this video is like 4 months old. I did this in like June. So my techniques have changed somewhat since then. It's October now. A lot happens in 4 months. You learn through experience. I most definitely do anyway. So while those nails are drying, I went ahead and continued with the rest of the nails. I placed the green on the left side and I kind of overlapped the middle and then placed the yellow on the right hand side and blended them into each other, kind of working it down so that it would be vertical. You want to make sure that there's no splotchy spots and you want to make sure you have a good blend. So I'm adding color as needed, green and yellow. So on this nail, I'm going to start with the yellow on the left hand side. And same technique, I'm going to blend it down vertically, overlapping the middle slightly. And then I'll come in with the orange and blend that in as well. So each nail will transition with the same color as the neighboring nail so that it has the rainbow ombre effect. So the pinky is dry. Y'all know the classic tap trick. If it clicks, it's dry. If it thumps, it's wet. So I removed the nail forms. It's already the shape I need it to be, so I'm not going to file first. I'm going in with purple and blending it down. And then I'm going to go in with blue. Now these two colors were really difficult to ombre together. You'll see me go in a few times, adding in purple, adding in blue, trying to get that perfect ombre. I finally got it to a point where I was satisfied, but it still wasn't as perfect as I would like. A little background on this set. I came up with this idea because Valentino posted on Instagram an ombre challenge, which he does quite often. I actually didn't get a chance to enter the contest in time, but I still did this because I thought it was a pretty dope idea. So here it is. A really important thing to remember when doing vertical ombre is to make sure your beads are kind of wet. Right here it was a little bit more dry than what I needed it to be, so I had to work with it a little bit. I'm sorry guys, I kept getting phone calls while I was recording, so I wasn't able to show you how I did the base ombre on all the fingers. But here's the thumb. I place a bead at the base near the cuticle area and blend it down over the vertical ombre. And then I add another bead to make the blend more even and to build up more structure on the nail. Last step is capping with clear. You want this bead to be very, very wet so that you won't have any air bubbles. And you don't want to overwork it or pat it too many times, because that also will cause air bubbles. You can always go back and add more clear to build up the structure of the nail. Just don't pick up a too dry bead or overwork it trying to build the structure. Just add more as needed. Okay, you guys, here's the finished product. The video got cut out again, but you get the gist of the technique. We both were in love with this set. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell for notifications. I'll have plenty more videos coming soon.